the time machine didn't work, you'd think after 3 years we'd have made some progress. I guess it's back to school then. Hey guys, so it's Patience, and school is starting! What better way to celebrate school than with a back to school party? So since I've been doing this online schooling thing for a very long time, I know how to throw an online party that's gonna have a lot of fun for you and your friends. So yeah, let's get started! Alright, let's start right off the bat with Idea 1. Idea 1 is playing this really cool game you can find like pretty much anywhere online if you just type it in. It's called Spyfall. And in Spyfall, everyone is given a location. Like for example, if me and my friend Annika were playing, we would both get Circuit. But my friend Michaela might get no location at all. So then we'd have to ask questions to try and figure out who it is. For example, like I might ask Annika, like, so are you near a place with bright colors? And Annika would say, why, yes, I am. And then she would turn to Michaela and ask, are you in a place with fancy food? And Michaela might trying to guess from what she heard our answer. She might say, well, no fancy food at all. And then we would know that Michaela is the imposter. Yeah, you'd like it, go check it out. So the second thing you could try, typing game. They give you a sentence to type and they'll try to type it really fast. And so you see which of your friends like has the best type. And you can see where they are too, so it's like really intense. It's love. You like see them like, oh yeah, there she goes, she's going over there. And then like you're trying to type over here. It's really, I totally recommend it. 10 out of 10. The third game is a classic. You should not a year without playing this. I love Truth or Dare. It's like my favorite game in the whole world. When you're with your close friends, Truth or Dare is like, so yeah, Truth or Dare, play it. It's very fun online. Another cool thing you could try for your party is having everyone wear the same color. For example, like what am I wearing today? You can have everyone wearing blue. So you get on there on the webcam, everyone's wearing a blue top, so just like a field of blue. It looks really cool. It just adds a whole nother vibe to the party, so everyone feels like united and like at the type of party. It's a lot of fun. Number 5, the X versus Y game. Now this game can be played with a ton of different variants. I've done it for my history class with historical characters. I've done it for a sleepover. The X versus Y game is basically where everyone chooses a character of some kind. So like for example, I might choose Cleopatra, where my friend Jack might choose Jonathan Edwards, the preacher from the beginning of the United States. So we'd get a piece of paper that has what we wrote on predetermined. So the competition we might draw might say a basketball hoop shoot-off. And so I would have to argue within a minute of why Cleopatra would win the basket questions or competition. I might say, well, she was once rolled in a carpet, so she's very, very good at rolling things. And there she would be good with the basketball. I don't know. And then he might be like, well, Jonathan Edwards, and then like, insert proofs here. And so at the end of those 2 minutes, everyone votes on who they think, and the next person moves on to the next competition shoot-off. So it's like a tournament-style kind of thing until you reach like the character or historical figure it's a really fun game. I enjoy playing it. It can be like really used in like, so anything you want to do, you want to put teachers in there, and the students, like anything you want. It's a lot of fun. I recommend. Alright, 6. Choose one of your favorite board games and then see if you can do it online. Whole lot of scenarios. For example, if you really like Catan? I don't know, one of those. If you really like Catan, then you can find this online version of it called Colonist, which is like pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Any board game you like, just look it up online, and I'm sure you'll see at least like sort of like online replacements for it. And you and your friends, you can just play that game together. Board night? A board game. Okay, number 7 is a tip. How do you keep everyone engaged and interested in like enjoying your party? How do you keep the energy up? Well, there's a really easy way to do this, and it sounds really difficult, but it's actually not. Just go up at the beginning of the party and be like, hey, if you have any distractions like phones, almost away, just put it away. If you have a distraction, just get rid of it. Clean your smartphone, don't put that away. I'd also recommend not having your party be more than 1 hour and a half. I don't think that's good to have it much longer than that because people will start to tired or bored. So I would cap it at about 2 hours, I feel like. Yeah. Alright, number 8, the Buddy Me quizzes. Literally, you just type in Buddy Me and you'll get this quiz maker where you can make a quiz that's all by yourself. It has questions like, if the genie gave you 1 wish, what would you wish for? And then you can fill in your answer and then fill in a bunch of like decoy. It's really fun because then you can give your quizzes to your friends and stuff. Although there is one thing that I do need to tell you. This quiz will yield some surprising results, shall I? When I first made my quiz, I posted it to a bunch of group chats. And this guy, who I had a really big falling out with, he actually got a higher score than like all of my friends. So I guess if you do this, what I'm trying to say is be careful because some people who you feel like know you really well might not know you at all, and people who you feel like don't know you at all might actually know you pretty well. So yeah, If you're looking for a little like spicy sort of thing to like shake things up in your party, this might be the route to go. It leads to a ton of interesting discussions. But if you're looking for something a little safer, like a little calmer, something that like won't start anything, then this probably isn't you. No. Yeah, but if you're friends and you are up for a good time, ready to try something new, ready to see where it takes you, I definitely recommend it. This quiz is a lot of fun, just to like spread everywhere. Number 9 is something I like to call the YouTube worm. So for this one, all you need is a video. And you and your friends are gonna watch that video. Yeah. And then when the video is done, that's what you scroll through the suggestions and you pick one. And then you just keep going and see where YouTube. Yeah. It's really fun. Lots of fun to play with your friends just to see where it goes. Number 10, the choreography challenge. Give all your friends the same song. Maybe it's a song you like, maybe it's a song you think no one could ever dance to. And you see what they come up with. Give them like 10 minutes to make a unique dance. Alright, number 11. If you have friends who like really get into what they do, I recommend this. This is a high energy game and I like to call it freeze dance. Basically you play some music and when the music stops, everybody has to freeze. You probably played this a lot when you were younger. But it's almost more fun as like an older child because you get to see like them flopping around when they still move. It's actually really funny. I recommend you try it. Number 12 is a tip. Yeah. If you're planning a long party, and by long party I mean like longer than 30 minutes. If you're planning a long party, what you need to do, you absolutely need to do this, is stagger the energy. Watch your participants, see if they're like feeling like in the mood for something that's gonna get them moving, like maybe freeze dance, or something that's more mental and relaxed, like the YouTube wormhole, for example. Yeah, so just make sure you're watching where everything's going, just watch the natural flow of energy throughout the night, just make sure you're monitoring that, and you should be good. Alright, so if you're enjoying this video so far, please go down and subscribe. You can also hit the like button, and if you turn on notifications, you will have mutant superpowers as well. Okay, that's all. Back to the video. Alright, number 13, it is the book or video roast. Beforehand, have everyone watch a cringy video or read a cringy book, and then see who can come up with the best roast for it. Just like scorch that book. Just like burn it to the ground. It's so much fun to watch. Alright, number 14. So it's getting towards the end of the night. Maybe they're getting like a little tired, a little slower. And you want something that's fun and connective, but not too high energy. Why not try a drawing tutorial? You can find these on YouTube for any skill level, from like beginner to like really, really high class drawing, depending on what skill level you think your group has. And then, yeah. You can just choose and everyone's drawing will end up looking a little bit different, which is the really interesting part about all of this, because you see what your friends come up with and you can ask them all like their thought process, like how did you get that from this when I got this from that? And it's just interesting to follow. We see the same thing, but at the end of the day, we end up with such different results that it's kind of a really great way to get to know each other. Like, what were they thinking? I was going to say that I recommend this, but then I realized that I've been saying that about, like, everything. Wow. I recommend all of it. 15, last one, story swap. Everyone gets a piece of paper, and they're going to have a minute to write whatever they want. So I might write, there once was a man named Dan who loved, and then the minute timer would ding, and I'd have to pass it to the next. So yeah, I would send it to them, and they might say, wow, the guy named Dan likes sandwiches. So Dan went to the Olympics to prove that sandwiches were better than subs. And then it just keeps going and going and going until the story has mutated so far. It's really funny. So there are the 15 ideas to have a great party in quarantine. So have yourself a great virtual party and change the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye!